Dylan Skolnick from the Cinema Arts Center, and just thrilled to see such a big crowd here for the opening night of this series. I want to thank everybody for a little patience waiting outside. We had a little technical stuff that we worked out. So, this is the first one with our guests, the Raspberry Brothers. They're going to be back. If you have a good time, and I think you will, they're going to be back next month with The Breakfast Club. More fun. You remember that movie, right? So, it gives me great pleasure to introduce our special guests, the Raspberry Brothers.
Woo! High five, Dylan. Hey, guys, give it up for the Cinema Arts Center. So sexy in Huntington, New York! Long Island, make my island a Long Island.
Woo! Up for that guy helping us out. Dylan.
Hey guys, so we are the Raspberry Brothers all the way from New York City. We've brought with us one of our favorite movies. This is
Crazy Heart.
No, that's not till the far in the future. Right. No, tonight is a classic Raspberry Brothers
standard.
Oh,
I thought we were already in trouble.
Oh,
sorry, guys, we have to go. Thank you very much.
Broke the code.
No. So anyway, tonight we brought with us one of my favorite movies for us to do, Dirty Dancing. By a round of applause, how many people have seen this movie before? Woo! Some people raise their hand. I like that. So there's some old people like me. I saw this how many people saw it in the theater? All right.
Ooh.
All right.
Wow, dating yourselves.
Yes.
Yeah, we're doing Dirty Dancing this month and Breakfast Club. John Hughes' Breakfast Club next month. Patrick Swayze's Dirty Dancing. We got great timing. In comedy.
Yeah.
Like next week we're going to be just reading Catcher in the Rye. Well, it's not like anyone knew him. I mean, I'm assuming
no one's seen it in 40 years.
Woods.
Yeah.
You know.
No,
but it is sad.
It is sad.
Definitely
I'm very upset.
No, one of the reasons I wanted to bring this movie out tonight is because I knew that Dirty Dancing would bring out the ladies, and I'm so psyched to see all the beautiful women of Huntington out tonight. Hello.
With their beautiful boyfriends. Hi.
Hi, how you doing? Beautiful, angry boyfriends.
Yeah.
All right, so Johnny, what's this movie about?
Well, this is a wonderful movie that transports you to a different world, a more innocent time. It also transports you to the now seemingly very warm Poconos. I've never watched this movie and felt warm before, but tonight I'm pretty sure we're all going to feel really warm. Man, it'd be nice to be in the Poconos now. Anyway, this movie takes us to a more simpler time. A time when unwanted pregnancies were just taken care of by nosy rich girls. And a time when a 34-year-old dance instructor could have an affair with a 17-year-old resort guest. And no one gets too upset or calls the cops, and you're allowed to resolve it with a dance number.
Yes. Those were the days.
Yeah, this is the 80s, guys. This is back at a time when you could solve any problem with a dance number.
Mm-hmm. Footloose comes to mind?
Yes, I mean, sure. There's like some kind of arms race and potential nuclear war. You just throw a dance.
Mm-hmm.
Ronald
Reagan and Tip O'Neill solving things with a dance number in the Senate.
That's how it worked.
That's how it went down, as I recall. I was one.
So. Grenada? Grenada? Dance.
I think we danced our way.
We danced our way into Grenada and danced our way.
No. Sorry, we're just having a conversation up here.
We're 80s politics comedians.
Mark Russell's my father, I'm sorry. No.
I'd like to return the subject back to what you said earlier about the 38-year-old dance instructor and the 17-year-old resort guest. This is a sweet, romantic movie about statutory rape. It is a screwy thing, because when this movie came out, I was a teenager, and this is how most ladies of my generation thought of romance. And this was like the epitome of a romantic relationship.
Wait, if that's true, Germ, you should be right on time to start dating some 17-year-old girls, according to the rules of this movie.
This is your year.
Yeah, this is your time.
Yeah, row number 7.
Once again, boyfriends. You've got no shot.
All right, so Scott, who is in this movie?
Well, of course, everyone probably came out tonight to see one of their favorites. Who's in this movie? Jerry Orbach. Now, Jerry Orbach.
Oh my God, there are some Jerry Orbach fans.
Yes, Orbach fans. Now, for those of you who, some of you are familiar with him as his character actor work, of course, his time on Law & Order. But if any of you have ridden the New York City subways in the last 3 years, you know Jerry Orbach because of a very creepy Subway ad campaign.
The creepiest ad
of all
campaign
time.
ever.
Where a dead Jerry Orbach is looking at you, and it says, Jerry Orbach donated his eyes to 2 New Yorkers.
Wait,
That's what he did. 2 New Yorkers. There are 2 different New Yorkers who have Jerry Orbach's eyes.
How many eyes did the man have?
Well, he had 2, and I guess he gave them to 2 different people.
Well, he's also got 72,000 staring at me on the subway.
Yeah.
Which is terrifying.
So something I ask everybody wherever I go is, does anyone here have one of Jerry Orbach's eyes? Anybody?
We've been looking for them.
Yeah.
You mean in their skull?
They're out there right now in someone's head.
It's something we ask at the beginning of every show.
Okay. No one? All right.
All right.
But anyway, Orbach is in this one. We've got Jennifer Grey, the lovely Jennifer Grey.
And her lovely nose.
And her lovely nose. Pre-op Jennifer Grey, yeah, before the, I guess this is before the nose job. I guess her whole career took place before the nose job. Is that right?
Yeah, I think most of it, yeah. She had a careerectomy along with the nose job.
Can you get a careectomy in Huntington and Long Island? I think you could. There's a good doctor out here that does a lot of that.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Who else is in this one?
I guess Patrick Swayze is also in this one.
Come on, Swayze Master. The Swayze Master.
Swayze. Who's crazy for Swayze? Anybody?
No, seriously, he is hot.
Yeah.
He looks good.
It's pretty good. He's got a bulge in the movie. We'll see that. We'll see a lot of that.
Yes. You're going to see some muscles.
Patrick Swayze, not a guy who likes shirts.
No.
Not a guy who's a big fan of
Well,
shirts.
he could. You try to put a shirt on, it just flies right off. Static.
He's the Matthew McConaughey of his time.
So sometimes we perform our show in bars and we play a drinking game. Tonight we'll be celebrating with soda pop.
Yep, we're going to get you all sugared up by the end of this.
So okay, so what you're going to
Past
be
your bedtimes.
Yeah.
what you're going to be doing is kind of what you did on Pee Wee's Playhouse. You're going to be listening for a clue word. When you hear it, you yell out a response, and then you take a big drink. Now tonight we're going to be watching for something and then listening for what Johnny's going to say. See, okay, the title of this movie is so appropriate. The dancing in this film is indeed dirty. It is
Filthy.
It is disgustingly dirty.
I disapprove.
But sometimes the dancing goes beyond dirty dancing and into a realm I call clean sex.
Yeah.
See, the boundary that separates dirty dancing from clean sex is very thin.
Nylon.
Yes, it's a thin boundary of fabric that separates. And so what happens is, so like, they'll be dancing real dirty, which is to say they're like, kind of like, rubbing up real
Really
close.
rubbing up.
Yeah.
And then
what's
it gets a little
gonna happen?
aggressive.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
All right.
What's going to happen is, anytime this comes up, I'll alert you guys, and I'm going to say what I do whenever I cross this boundary, which is I'm going to yell out, "I'm inside you!" And then you guys will yell back at me. This is the drinking game. It's a participatory thing. You guys are going to yell back at me what is always yelled back at me at this juncture, which is, "Johnny, get the fuck out!" So, if we can practice that briefly, I'll do it. So if we were dancing, I would say, "I'm inside you,
Johnny, get the fuck out!"
Thank you.
You drink. Now, Johnny, do you really have to tell people when you're inside them?
No, it's usually a question.
I'm
Usually I ask politely, meekly. Yeah. So.
Well, let's not go there tonight, but let's go here tonight. Let's go into this movie.
Yeah.
You came to see it. Thank you so much for coming out. And
Huntington, New York. Thank you so much. I'm psyched to be here. We're psyched to have with us Patrick Swayze and the rest of the gang. And sir, I'm sure there's a seat somewhere for you in the back. There you go. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen,
that's it.
Here it is, Dirty Dancing.
Dirty Dancing.
Woo! Let's roll it. Oh yeah.